Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Rizky Fauzi. So today I'll demonstrate the article that related to my thesis. So this article is about improving student speaking ability by using instructional media for advanced learners. The writer is Fitrawati, in English Department FBS Universitas Negeri Padang. So for the first slide, it's about introduction. Uh, so for the introduction, many language learner regard speaking ability as the measure of knowing the language. These learners define fluency as the ability to converse with others, much more than the ability to read, listen, or to write. So the writer finds some problems that are faced by students in speaking English. The first problem is the student feel worried to make mistake while speaking. Before starting speaking, a student have already paid too much attention to what is going to say. The second one is students proficiency English. It includes the ability to in vocabulary, grammar, and pronunciations. And the last is the that teaching speaking is not interesting since teachers doesn't prepare the material, and class situation would encourage students uh, eager to speak. So those three abilities consciously should be mastered by students as the basic ability in speaking. And the next slide, it's about teaching speaking. Brown and George Yule, 1999, and 23, say that the primary functions of spoken language is intersectional to establish and maintain social interaction. However, the important function of spoken language is primarily transactional to convey information. Um, to maintain the interaction, speaking activities need complex skills between speakers and listener. And in line with the idea, Murcia in 21 divine speaking activities involves three area of knowledge. They are mechanism, it includes pronunciation, grammar, and vocabulary, using the right order with the correct pronunciation. And the second one is functions. It includes transactions and interactions. Knowing when clarity of message is essential, transactional or informational exchange, and when precise understanding is not required, or interactional or relationship building. And the third one is social and cultural rules and norms. Turns taking, rate of speech, length of pauses between speakers, relative rules of participants. So the next slide is about instructional media. Since the expert instructional media have different ideas in clarify instructional media, the writer tends to group them into three categories. The first one is visual media. Visual media are things or objects that can be seen. They can categorize into two kinds: projected visual media and non-projected visual media. Projected visual media are OHP, sliders, film strips, and motion pictures. Non-projected visual media are teachers, display media, pictures, charts, real things, and models. And the second media is audio. Audio media are things or objects that can be heard. They include the voice of teacher, radio, tape, recording, or audio tape. And the last one is audiovisual media. Audiovisual media are things or objects that can be seen and heard. They are television, videotape, recorder, and films. Among these three types, the writer tries to focus the writing on the applications of using visual media in teaching speaking. The reason our visual media can be useful to the language teacher by helping them create situations which are outside and inside the classroom, walls to speak, introduction to students to the unfamiliar cultural aspects, giving reality to what might be misunderstood verbally by the students. So the last slide is about conclusion. Speaking was of the central elements of communication. Without speaking, one cannot convey their idea to the others, and without the speakers, they can give their information. In teaching speaking, for advanced learners, it is need special attentions and instruction in order to provide effective instructions. It is necessary for the teachers to provide the teaching speaking materials by using interesting instructional media. So that's all for my presentation. I do apologize if I had some mistake, and thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.